Scoring these films is always an interesting thing because Michael has such a specific ear and really wants the music to have great intimacy and great anthem. And those things are not always compatible. So Steve Jablonsky is really, you know, he's got his work cut out for him on every film.
In Age of Extinction, kind of my favorite things are the more lyrical moments. One example being the big Dinobot charge down the hills, and they're coming in to save the humans. It's really exciting visually, and I wrote this piece that was very simple. Simple strings, piano. It's not for a specific scene. Gave it to Michael, and he laid it up against this massive charge down the hill with these massive Dinobots. And he showed it to me. I'm like, wow, this is, you know, I didn't write this for that section, but this is pretty amazing. And he's like, yeah, I like this, right? And so I took that idea and just built on it. It's not what audiences would expect. You know, you would think it's just going to be a big raging action cue, but Michael's like, no, let's play it simple and emotion. For me, that was really cool and different. Electronics are huge for Michael. You know, he loves that sound. And I got a call saying that Skrillex, who is a big Transformers fan, he wants to come over to your studio. And I said, great.
This kind of sounds cool, like, it starts to die down.
I'm a huge Skrillex fan because the guy makes sounds like I've never heard before. He kind of just moved into my studio for a week. We talked, we looked at scenes. He made sounds, kind of what he did. He made even some sound effects, you know, for the robots moving. He's kind of that creative. He can do music, he can do sound, he can do both together.
Is there any, like, certain spots where he has, like, a long roar, the T-Rex?
This is probably the biggest spot
Gotcha.
featured. So he basically spent a week creating a library of these just cool Skrillex sounds that we've been using throughout the score. You won't know necessarily that you're listening to Skrillex's creations, but they're in there. Right when he comes out, yeah. I think just like some kind of drum beat starts. Yep. Yeah.
In each film, we try to introduce new artists as well. In this case, Imagine Dragons is one of the bands that we've added to the story.
Maybe like A minor.
And I thought they would just contribute a song, but it turned into a lot more than that.
Yeah, something like that. So like A minor.
5 sus maybe?
It just sort of evolved into this pairing of, let's try this, let's try having Dan sing on this cue. Just a lot of unexpected things happened out of that collaboration.
Oh, B minor? B minor? Oh, so this is basically this over here.
Yeah.
It's just really good. You tease it one way and then it goes another level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm doing it all.
I mean, it was like a jam session.
I'm ready to go.
I felt like I was in a high school rock band with Hans Zimmer, Steve Jablonsky, which is a bit of a dream. You know, a couple of us were film score majors, not thinking that we would ever be in a room with them and to jam with them for an hour just watching scenes. It was very organic.
I keep you like, I'm hearing that.
Imagine Dragons, their sound is really emotional and really epic.
Just 16's like
That describes every Michael Bay film, so they were a perfect fit, and that's what I try to achieve in the score. So the collaboration was perfect.
You're gonna come to Vegas soon, hopefully.
Yeah, I hope so.
Thanks for everything, man.
Thank
A lot of
you.
fun, man. Really inspiring.